Hello guys, good morning. You see what I'm working with? A tiny green sheet behind me. It's precision work. I think we're good. Good morning guys. I got the mic on, I got the game on. I don't have Dana bot on, I'm sorry. The server, it's a problem with the server, like the Dana bot is fine, I just cannot access the server where she's hosted. So we'll have to make do without Danae, but I hope you'll be okay with just Danae. One day Danae bot will stream on her own so you can get, you know, as much Danae bot as you want. And I'll be quiet in the background. Or I'll be greeting people as they come in. Something like that. Anyway, Marks, good morning. You are the very first. And I know I owe you septims. Okay. Jiub. I have not changed much of anything to the mod list. The only thing I have added is bookworm, so that we have the list of the books we have already read, in particular, obviously, the Lessons of Vivek. We've read quite a few, but there's a grand total of 36, so we're kind of halfway through. I will visit the remaining temples. We have done, I believe, I mean, there's a couple in Balmora. I'm quite sure I've read them, but, you know, all the roads lead to Balmora, with the lovely music in the background. So I'll check just to make sure, and then I think we'll just take a look in the construction set or on the wiki to find out where they are. Okay, that might be considered as cheating, but you know, if they are in a place that is hard to get, it is still quite a mission. But 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, we're halfway through. We're halfway through, and we read quite a few in the secret library of Vivek. I haven't.
And all else shall follow.
Yeah, sure, I will. Do you have any sermons of Vivek? No. I really do like that armor. Looks very good. Some sort of a, yeah, ebony. The bone mold shield clashes a little bit, but the armor itself is pretty darn gorgeous. Very intricate, very fancy, obviously. You confused,
Forget
lady?
tomorrow.
Nice.
If you are right, act today.
She's got, who are you? Are you vanilla? She is vanilla. But she's got Armored Robes by Ivolga. Also, we did manage to do a little quest for the temple, right? And now they want us to go to Sanctus Shrine, which is a long way. Sanctus Shrine is essentially all the way north in the Shogorad region. There it is. So yes, it's quite a hike. And I don't have any mark. I don't... Did I put a mark in the Arabinism temple? Camp? That could be good. Remember, we were trying to do the main quest to get rid of that blight disease and become immune to it. But maybe I did put a mark there. That would be quite nice. I'm not sure. Also, we've parked Jiub at home. Somewhere there. I think I'm gonna leave him there, at least while we're going to the temples looking for books. Jiub has zero interest in books. So we're better off without him to do that. Back Hall of Wisdom, that is not the way out. Temple. Compassion. Silent pilgrimage. Oh, did I actually take it? Oh. I completely forgot. I must have talked to someone, but I didn't mean to. I don't even remember. Oh, crap. Well, there you have it. Hey, my lord, good morning. I'm sorry that I bought is dead. So we didn't get the proper greeting and everything. So you'll have to make do with me. Welcome. Oh, well, I'm totally bugged out. That's just not fair. That was like, a week ago. And I don't know that I talked to anyone. In fact, I thought I refused the quest. You don't want that. You really don't want that, I promise you. Ooh, my memory usage. And now I'm going to Vivek. That's gonna be extra painful. I should have teleported somewhere that is not Vivek. We'll see how it is. How you doing, my lord? Yeah. The summer mud jam is coming up. So oh no, the cure for, I mean, what is it? It's a cold, something annoying, but that is a matter of patience. Memory. My goodness. Loading your cell like Vivek. A nasty flu. Ouch. Ouch. Well, you know how it is. Rest, lots of fluids. Oh, wow, you didn't even ask me. I didn't have time to click anything. Bummer. A nasty flu, well, I hope it passes quickly. You don't have the weekend to recover, but at the same time, it's a weekend that's, well, lost. I will not go to Vivek City itself because it's not good for the memory. I finally installed Bookworm, so I know exactly which books I've read, especially the Lessons of Vivek. I just need to find another 15 of them. Easy, very easy. So have I already failed my oath of... Yeah. Like, essentially, I failed it immediately after I got the quest. I don't know how that happened.
All else shall follow.
I honestly don't know. So that's one quest we won't be undertaking. Let's go for the books. We've done enough for the temple. We did a pilgrimage. I think it's fine. And nothing in the lore said that Jiub was a high-ranking member of the temple. We've done the pilgrimage to 7 Graces. We've done a couple of quests, so they know we're serious. We're reading the sermons. I think we've proven ourselves. Jiub, hi.
I'm listening.
You are. We look good. I mean, I have some shield effects. I still really, really like the chitin armor. Very much so. Companionship. Let us continue our adventures, Jiub. You want me to train you? Sure. Alright, are you ready for adventure? You have a lovely dwarven arbalist that can one-shot a number of things. I believe you have a bunch of bolts that we've made. We're sorted for quite a while. He's got a lantern, a couple of lanterns actually. The one that I borrowed from, I forgot whom. The Lamp of Celebration is actually, it's pretty and everything. But when I hold it, oh wow, I didn't mean to put it there. But when I hold it, it does not produce any light that I can see. Like if I go in a darker corner, somewhat. I did not notice. I think, yeah, you have an illustration of the saints there. I've said it before, I'll say it again. The light replacers is possibly one of my favorite replacer from the symphony. Oh, you're very pretty. I want you on the floor. Exactly. Good. All right, Jiub, you and I, let's go together. We need to find more books, and we said we're starting with the temple in Balmora. That's easy. And we'll check the temple in Aldrin as well. I know I've been there, but I haven't been looking for those books. Otherwise, you know what? I should have taken a look before the stream in the construction set to see where the remaining books are, so at least I would have the names of dungeons and places to look for. Because once we've done the booksellers, we'll check the one here in Balmora as well, actually. Once we've checked the booksellers and the traders, it's not like there are many obvious places to find the sermons. There could be, I guess, in some manors.
Yes, Outlander?
Yes, Outlander. Do you have any sermons of Beck? I mean, it's going to be probably faster to do that. No lessons. No lessons of Vivek here. Well, I'm glad I checked. Thank you for your time. Have I already lost Jiub? I have. I'm guessing he was close to me when I went through the door. Classic. Murdercrats, welcome. Sorry, Danaibot is not available. She took the day off. At least she's taking a few hours off until Aurel can take a look at it.
Do what is right, and all else shall follow.
I thought I was the only one with that fancy helmet. I'm not stealing, I was just looking if there's a book.
Do what is right, and all else
Like, we've been mostly good during the playthrough.
shall follow.
With and lawful, I mean, but good as well. And it is looking for the lessons of Vivek that suddenly we're gonna start committing crimes in the name of Vivek.
Forget tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure there are no books down here. Alright, let's check the bookshelves upstairs. I'm pretty sure I read those.
You may speak.
Forget tomorrow.
Do what is right, and all else shall follow.
I had not read the books in Balmora. It's like the first lessons of Vivek that one ever reads. I think there's only 2. Okay. 2 more lessons of Vivek. Done. Do I need... I do, apparently. I am now restored.
Forget tomorrow.
You may
So,
speak.
Murlord, being sick and probably not able to do much, have you thought about mods? Have you thought about the many mods that could be created in a more or less distant future? Alright, we got books. Let's see if we can get a quest from that lady here.
Forget tomorrow. If you are right, act today.
How about promotion? Yay! Look at that. Look at that! Okay. See, we've done. You know, perhaps just... Okay. Sure. Aldrin or Molag Mar. Don't think we've ever been to Molag Mar, but if there's a temple there. The places we need to check. Aldrin, Molag Mar, Ghost Gate. And between those 3, hopefully we'll get a few more
You may
books.
speak.
Aldrin, Molag Mar. I haven't done much modding lately. Work has been hectic and I'm too sick to even think about it. That's fair, my lord. That's very fair. You did mention work. Oh, a bard lady.
You like to walk a fine line, don't you?
I'm guessing she's maybe not a very, very good bard considering the rags she's wearing. But it's nice that she's got a sword and she's got a lute. And she has some armor beneath the skirt that we just cannot see. And I'm not gonna look, it's just rude, guys. And since, you know, the outfit is not horribly clipping, I'm not killing her to find out what she's wearing. Not this time. At least.
What is this about?
You're not gonna have books. I really doubt that mages
Magic is my
from an
specialty.
imperial guild would be particularly keen on the lessons of Vivek.
Good to see you. Do you need my services?
Yes, I wish to travel to Aldrin. Now the temple in Aldrin is not going to give me any mission because it's the one of compassion, killing the orcs, and I couldn't do it. Admittedly, it was a while ago. I could give it another shot, but it's also quite far off in the wilderness.
Training for the right price.
Oh, look at that. Money, free money.
Reasonable
pillow.
prices for top quality magic.
Brilliant, Dana. That's exactly what I was hoping to get. But for a really good price. So, and then my Lady's Grace. And that's enough. No, she doesn't love me very much. Come on. I'm not spamming because I want to stop the moment. Wow, what I'm getting? Not even 1 point? Nearly 1 point, mind you. Low, there we go. Right, I just found those books and I really don't need them, nor do I need those. Mercantile.
Tell your friends about this place.
That is not increasing rapidly. In vanilla, mercantile is something that increases without you even trying to. Restore health, this is mine. Cure blight, we're keeping. Restore magicka, we keep. Willpower. Like, I basically, I know how good they are, but at the same time, I don't. At least we'll keep, nah. There. And I'm pretty sure that with 4 NM, you can't cheese alchemy by increasing your intelligence tremendously. In fact, increasing your intelligence and alchemy makes very little difference. What really makes you a good alchemist is the quality of the apparatus that you're using, and then whether you have the perks or not. But cheesing up your intelligence and alchemy is not gonna do it. I still have some perks to spend. I think I was waiting for my block: clubman, axeman, spearman, soldier, centurion, shield bearer. There, I need my block to be at 30. It's gonna cost me 5 points, but I have them. And yeah, blocking is good. So I want to get those. 28 for, I still have a lot of points though. 42 is the maximum I have, and I've only spent 28. I want to keep 5 for this one. The next one, okay, maybe. don't want that actually. And this one would require block 40 and I'm not there. So I just need to keep 5 points to improve my block. I have worked on my light armor. Interesting. Alright, we'll look at it at some other point. Last week we already spent some time looking at it. Let's move on. Moving on. Temple for books and bookseller for books as well. My goodness, memory usage, come on. Aldrin, yeah, Aldrin is one of those cells, and Aldrin is not even modded. Like, it's not like I have, you know, extra objects or anything, but typically, if you remember, going to Aldrin is a problem. Just loading the cell takes up so much memory that if I've already got quite a lot of memory usage, I'm very likely to crash straight away. Oh well, what's the price I pay for putting all those fancy mods?
Training for the right price.
Yeah, training for the right price. I would train to get my block to 30. And I might have enough as well. Let's find out.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay. All right. Probably would find someone to train me in the Fighters
Is
Guild.
there something you need?
Though there aren't too many people around here. It's like I haven't been claiming my promotions. I don't think I'm not a swordsman, so yeah.
Greetings.
What on earth are you wearing? We'll check that out. You're a smith and you don't train. Oh, wow. Yes, of course.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
That's quite a thing. We got minor clipping with the skirt of the armor and the actual skirt. Persuasion. There is one guy that can train here, the red guard. Please. Do you have block? No.
You've got my ear, let's hear it.
They're not very helpful. It's like there's 3 NPCs in there. The one up, oh, maybe the one upstairs, the one that welcomes you, actually can train you in something. Otherwise, this is the saddest guild ever. Like, and there's just 4 NPCs in there. Training, come on. Block, okay. Now it's
What is this about?
just take it easy, Bosmer. Alright, let's make you like me. That will, I think, considerably... Alchemaster. Ah, yes, I do have that. That will considerably reduce the price, Silver Tongue. Alright. Wow. This guy is very easily influenced. Come on. There we go. 88. Yeah, that really makes a difference in the price. Good. Well, I wouldn't be able to get more training, but that's fine. That's more than fine. So I can get my block perk. Shield bearer. There we go. Close. Okay. Active blocking while holding a swing. Hopefully that makes a difference because it's a very, very costly perk for me.
Is there something you need?
Not from you, thank you. Temple for books. And bookseller for books as well. Duh. Hi. Tools. Yeah, that quest. Can I give it up? I cannot. Unfortunately. Ooh, now that I've had a promotion, I finally have access to the temple supplies. Yes, please. Sure. Ancestor's ring. I find that a little, I don't know, would the temple give an ancestor's ring? I'm not gonna take it, it's valuable. But would they give an ancestor's ring? I mean, I know it's more the Ashlanders that worship the ancestors, but you know, seeing how they are so strongly against necromancy to give a ring that allows you to summon the spirit of the dead? Or is it only that they hate necromancy where you bring a body, you animate a body, but a spirit is okay?
Reasonable prices.
Not sure.
Quality magic.
Books, books, books. Come on. Don't tell me. No one has a copy of the Lessons of Vivek in a temple. That makes no sense. Potions. I'm guessing chest with a whole bunch of potions. Books. Lessons of Vivek. 9. Yes. And 8. We've never read that one either. Oops. Sorry, lady. I'll give you a head, I promise.
Do what is right, or else shall follow.
Just need to drop Wesley's assets. And the bookseller. Maybe some of the Redoran matters, and being noble and everything, and being close to the temple, they probably would have some of the sermons. I mean, if anyone other than the temple and the booksellers, not book, less roots on the Lessons of Vivek. If anyone besides temple and booksellers is gonna have those books, I would assume nobles, especially Redoran nobles, would be the one. But then again, that's a lot of temple just looking for maybe a book that doesn't exist. Looking good. I really like those shoes. It's not that they look amazing or anything, they might be boots actually. But simply the shape is different from the ones that we see. So I like them. Good. Good choice of hood, not too bad. We've already looked at the temple for the books. Alright, the next place we might find the lessons are in Ghostgate, and then not Marinder's, but not Saran, but more like Mar this way. So that would be our next target, really. So what we want to do, Ghostgate, we can walk there. Let's travel with Jiub. Hopefully he's not gonna be all upset that I left him.
I'm listening.
No, he's not. He's not walking away. Excellent. All right, Jiub, you see that? That's where we're going. Plants are good. Even if you're not good at making potions, you can make tea. Clearly, I've never taken that path before. Oh, the music is different. Cliff races. Disease cliff racer and a regular cliff racer. Jiub. We'll get the sound just in a second. Alright, Jiub, you do it. Okay. Look at that, the way they just fall flat. Well, not flat, but they fall on the ground. Whatever the angle of the ground. Beautiful. That little mud Merlord is just priceless. Look at these cliff races. Jiub, you're the one with the ammo. Shoot it. Jiub. Oh, come on, Jiub. Is it because I hit you accidentally? Well, Jiub, maybe if you were killing the cliff racers, but most likely I just got the blight. No, not even. What's the deal, Jiub? Well, at least let's be friends. Okay.
Is there something you need?
Yes, Jiub, I need you to tell me what's the deal. Do I have enough for a silver tongue? Just. It's playing hard to get, isn't it? I think I'll have to bribe. Oh, bribe is low. Come on. Can't remember if it's 70. Oh, nice. Thank you, Jiub. That's what you wanted to do, right? Let's go. I'm sorry I hit you. It was an accident. But also if you were, you know, doing your job with the cliff racers, this would not be happening. Delesia, hello. By the way, I don't know if you probably can hear that. Oh crap, blighted. Let's get out of here. We can hear their heart because we're so close to the ghost gate. Well, really, so close to the heart. It's going fine, thank you. Clearly took a wrong turn somewhere. Chasing cliff racers, but other than that, there we go. That's the path. Jiub, come on, Jiub. Can you shoot this guy? Jiub? It's like, nah. Cliff races are cool. Really, I should have made my character the one with ranged weapon. I did try at the beginning, though. Ooh. That's not good, guys. Derzog. Those have killed me many, many times. What are you shooting? A guar? Well, honestly, with the poison effect, it's really quite hard to see anything. But it's the Derzog over there, Jiub. Or the cliff races, but you know, not cute guars. So that heartbeat is really, really, you know. Come on, that's perfect. Keep it up, Jiub. Keep it up. See, occasionally I'm like, you're not so bad. It's disease, so I'm not gonna touch it. Yeah, the fence with the faces of Vivek. It's not my favorite, but you know what? It's nice to try different things. Am I even going the right way? Normally I take a different path. I'm getting the feeling that this is not... Oh, wow. Pretty sure that's not how it's supposed to be. When we get to talk to Vivek, we'll have to let him know. We'll have to let him know there's a gaping hole in the fence. And that must be how the blighted creatures got out. Meaning, I think we are now within the red fence. We are the red mountain. So let's oh god, that's all good. Jiub, shoot it. Jiub? Jiub? Crap, Jiub cannot make it. He doesn't have the... Oh! Yes, Jiub shooting it. Keep it up, Jiub. This is quite horrible. Hey Matthew, welcome on in. Lovely to see you. You have mixed feeling of the Morrowind marksman. Yes. Honestly, unmodded marksman is really, really not good. With mod, you can make it more interesting, especially now that you can retrieve your arrows. With mods, you can do that as well. But yeah, especially if you compare it to Skyrim, where marksman is clearly OP. Is this the way? That looks like a dead end. Yes. Sorry. Wrong way. It's a kick-ass gold fence. Yes. There's some glow to it, but there's also... I don't want to fall because it was hard to climb. But it's... It let me in. I was able to walk under the ghost fence, and I'm pretty sure that's not the way it's intended. Okay, I should make sure I'm not completely exhausted, because yeah. But my favorite part, like those Vivek's faces, I don't know, they work great if you have Ministry of Clarity installed, where there is sort of a cult of the personality going on with Vivek. I don't think I've ever taken that path. Come on, you can do it. Because it's super, super steep. However, because I have Mental, the new mod that lets you climb, with enough stamina, I'm able to... There we go. I'm able to climb, as the name indicates. Jiub. Come on, Jiub. Where are you, Jiub? Don't you see the cliff racer, Jiub? See, that climbing is so sweet. And now we are truly within the Red Mountain. I am comfortable though, so all is good. Oh my god. It's like is it a corporate stalker with some six house banners stuck in its flesh? Jiub, you wanna, oh, whoa, no, it's throwing meat at me. Are you kidding me? Yes, I'm... Oh, this is horrible and I'm dying. Oh, and the sound, no, please. Enough! Enough! You're the one killing me, I'm the one dying. You bastard. Wow, because of the corpus meat that it's throwing at me, it's like seriously, I think it might be a little OP that this is something added by the symphony, and it does something similar with the blighted cliff races or the corpus blighted cliff races, I think, where they shoot some really sharp talons at you and they hurt like nobody's business. And this, I was hit a couple of times by the 4 times by the corpus meat, and every time I get between, I'm guessing, 5 and 10 points of poison. That is seriously OP. It's maybe not that crazy when you're playing vanilla and you're a god, but me at level 14, I still avoid rats, okay? So that model is... ugh. Alright, let's try that again. Shani, welcome back. Lovely to see you. Oh, honestly, between the model that is, you know, XXX on the gruesome, and the sound as well. Okay, you do it. Well done. Please, Jiub, kill those. There's 2 of them. Like me on my own, there's just no way. I get hit by 1 or 2 chunks of corpus meat. Jiub, restore Magica, 1 point for 40 seconds. That's not great. 1 point for 20 seconds. Yeah, about that. Those potions are... not saying useless, but not great. They killed Jiub. I hope not yet. Me, I'm just hoping to stay unnoticed long enough that I have... No, he's dead. Oh! The corpus meat. I think it's just... It's just nuts. And considering how quickly they attack you, well, that's just not happening. Those really sweet load screens. How I wish I had my computer. Oh well, okay, now you crashed on me. I really like those. I mean, I know a lot of people really like to have elements of Skyrim and their Morrowind. Me, it's the other way around, but you know, to each their own. That's no problem. I know that the quote-unquote Skyrim UI that wears black and silver rather than brown and gold is very popular, but I don't like it very much. However, those splash screens that are clearly Skyrim inspired, I like them. There's also a version without the quotes. I do find the quotes usually quite good. Sometimes they are lower, sometimes they're sort of inspirational quotes, and sometimes they are just funny, if a little dark, but still quite funny. I like it. Okay, Jiub. Clearly we're not... Oh, come on, Jiub. Just kill it. Jiub's dead. Like, what killed it? I'm guessing it threw those talons I was talking about. That's not good. You know what? I thought I was lucky to find that little hole to go under the ghost fence, that it would be a shortcut. But really, it's not. It's really not. There's a lot of ground to cover to make it to Ghost Gate. I'm just trying to go to Ghost Gate to find out if they have the lessons of Vivek that I haven't read. Okay, alright. Let's go oh, I'm so clever, I can go under the ghost fence. And we'll go round and we'll enter through the Ghost Gate. I mean, yeah, the Ghost Gate. Good, but I prefer the Morrowind interface, but yeah, cool splash screens. Yeah. Yes, Jiub. I will train you. So, you see, we were able to enter through there. But it's come to my attention that maybe it wasn't a smart move. I'm looking if I have some levitation, but I do not. So, Jiub. We're gonna go back and we're gonna take the actual path to Ghost Gate. One that will keep us alive. Because those corpus stalkers. Now, what are those ones? They're not stalkers. Corpus beasts. Those corpus beasts are truly nasty. Can I go this way? I think this takes me to the tomb. Yes, because I've just been there. Yep, I'm trying another shortcut now. Usually I regret my shortcuts, but maybe not this time. See? Perfectly safe. There's a Durzog over there. I have 0. Ooh, Corpus. Or which one is that? Jiub, you're with me? Oof. A Corpus Cliff Racer. Unfortunately, the textures are clearly not as cool as the ones that come from the Symphony. Lantern. That's because the Symphony does tiny alterations to the landscape here and there. Actually, not that tiny. And then this mod, St. Realm's Beacon. Do I need to go in? I mean, I'm a bit thirsty and I'm a bit chilly. But I think I'd rather push on and make it to the Ghost Gate. Especially, whoa, Jiub? Here we go. Teamwork. This one was a disease cliff racer. Good, good. Perhaps the maker of the mod was implying that the tribunal can't hold the Ghost Gate anymore. That's how I understood it as well. Oh yeah, we have a massive... There we go. It's my fault. I installed the Beacon of St. Realms after the mod list was created. There's a bunch of people. I don't like seeing a bunch of people. Ashlander rebels. It could be that if I keep my distances, they won't attack me, but I see what? 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be that I can sneak past them. No, not even. I don't know. I can lure them into the land seam and they will fall off to the depth of oblivion. That's a plan. That could work. I'm gonna wait a little bit. like hide behind that steep cliff. With a little bit of magic, I might be able to do something. Otherwise, that's 4 NPCs. That's a lot. That's a lot. No. It was a hole where a corpus creature. That's it. That's exactly what I said when I saw it. Great minds think alike. That's the way it is. Okay, recovering a little bit of magicka. Maybe if I can throw a totem at there, maybe, and I can have a potion as well. Like 1 point. It's not a lot, but have a bit of tea. I didn't have food poisoning, but I was thirsty, so I smell a chili, I suppose. There we go. Fortunately, Jiub never gets cold or anything like that. She's really cool. Okay. Totem. I've always liked the lightning one. I feel it's always served me well. So we'll go with that. And I like lightning because it's nothing, like none of the vanilla races have natural resistance to lightning, and very few creatures do. Obviously the Storm Atronach resist it or are even completely immune to it. But other than that, lightning usually is going to hurt a lot. I know it's killed me many times, for sure. I am now peckish, even. We can't go in a fight peckish. Do I have anything I can eat? Bitter green. I am now well fed. Thanks to my bitter green. I was not that hungry, clearly. Okay, my potion. I can now drink another potion if I want to. Save. I will try to not aggro them. It's 4 of them. For sure they'll attack me. You ask me now, Jiub, is it really the best of time? Come on. That's it. I mean, Jiub is dead, and from the moment my stamina is down. Now these guys are nasty. Oh, invisibility. Invisibility is what I need to do. Even my totem, that's my deadliest spell, where I can usually kill something before they reach me. I could have thrown it from a greater distance. I gave them a chance, like they didn't seem to be attacking me. And then they decided to attack me. Foolish. Oh, so foolish, but I'm pretty sure I have a ring of aversion, invisibility for 10 seconds. That is not a lot of time. I feel that levitating would probably be a better way to avoid them altogether. But I have neither scroll nor potion nor spell for that, so... keep running, Jiub. Oh crap, no, no, no. Jiub, you're running, you're with me? It's an originator. No, Jiub. Hopefully I can summon him.
Go ahead.
Okay. Whew. Do you think we should tell the ordinator there's a bunch of Ashlander rebels? Oh crap, let's go. No time. No time to tell the ordinator. They're still after me, bastards. Yeah, there's something wrong with the ghost gate. The ghost fence. Crap, I keep mixing those two. They might still follow me inside. Just need to go to the temple and see if they have books.
Go ahead.
That's all. So this will take me to the temple. Brilliant. Hi. We are looking for books, though. If there is a quest, we might take it. Yes, duties. No duties for now. I need to be a curate.
Forget tomorrow. If you are right, act today.
I really wanted restoration.
Forget tomorrow. If you are right.
The last, Serene. We have all the saints, but we don't have the tribunal.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
You don't have books either, do you?
Forget tomorrow. If you are right, act today.
Good, so we came all the way here for nothing. We'll check within the two towers. There might be books coming. There's ordinators, there's buoyant armigers like Vivek's personal little army. Surely there's gotta be some of his books somewhere. People missing heads.
You may
Apologies. Hello. Glass armor.
Forget
It's the
tomorrow.
first time we see the
If you
symphony
are right,
glass armor.
Act today.
Yes, I was. Yes! No, we've already read that one.
What do you want?
But not that one. Okay, I'm glad we didn't come all the way here for nothing. At least one book. Wow, it had shield.
Forget tomorrow.
Hi,
If you are
Drellin, what
right,
is your
act
shield?
today.
It's clearly like too pretty to go to battle. Is that pearls everywhere? I think we're gonna have to kill her to find out what the shield is. It's alright, guys. It's research. And of course it's an incredible looking shield. It's Oriel's shield. You also have that, huh? But sorry, let's fix you.
Forget tomorrow. If you
Ooh.
are right, act today.
And because she was resurrected, her inventory was randomized, and now she looks even better. She's got vanilla boots. That is the cuirass is from Evolgaz, as is the cape. She looks even better now. You're welcome. Thanks to me. No need to sigh. That's it. No more books. That shield is looking interesting as well. And you're a buoyant armature? Aren't you missing a whole bunch of things?
Well Welcome, friend. What can I sell you today?
Well, I don't know. Do you have books? No. Okay. Well, there's only one place we haven't checked, and it is Molag Mar. I'm, however, not looking forward to the hike. Probably the best place to start would be Saran, I guess. We'll go from Saran. Quickest way to Saran, I think, is through the Balmora Silk Trader. So, Jiub, you don't look too healthy, by the way. You might have caught the blight as well. Though it would say actually 275, that looks like his normal encumbrance. Heal other. Good. Stay here. I'll call you when I've reached our destination. I have a few things I should sell though. We'll do that. Oh, what the heck? Let's just do it here. I'm not gonna make a profit or anything, but that's fine. I use long blade, so this is good for me. We're keeping it. These are the little rings I keep so that I can get the attention of cliff racers. Oh, I should be wearing this. Of course, I equipped that. I don't have that much to sell, do I? Just that. You like the dark Molag Mar mod? To be fair, I just really don't like that place at all. It's possibly my least favorite city ever. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to kill this guy and see if when he gets resurrected, he gets the gear he's supposed to have. Oh, that's a bit extreme, but okay, what are you wearing? Sorry. Still. Buoyant Armature Wonder. Sure. Some sort of chitin? Centipede. Centipede shell. Well, that certainly looked interesting. And you wish to keep it. Keep it. That's something I mentioned before. The Symphony really took on the concept of armor made from chitin and basically insects. So a lot of that. Okay, Jiub, I'm just gonna quickly recall to our place. And from there to Balmora, and from Balmora, oh,
This land suits you.
You
We
followed
welcome
me?
you freely, Outlander.
You followed me! I think there's only one reason to explain why he followed me, even though I used a scripted item. I think it's gotta be because Null Cascade updated Easy Escort. That's the only explanation I can think of. That's why you like the mod, because you hate Molag Mar too. I like how it gives it some uniqueness. It's very true. I've always been a fan of White Saran and Red Voss and Dark, but I didn't bother installing Dark Molag Mar But I really like those, making sure they have the same architecture, but with their own color, as it were. Okay, well, Jiub, follow me. Oh, this is excellent. If companions now follow you through the use of scripted items, even, that's just brilliant. Okay, let's give the game a second to load. There we go. That is truly brilliant. Merlord's mod, the Guar Whisperer. The Guars are virtually impossible to lose. They follow you whether you teleport, even if you COC, they follow you. I'll have to read the description of Easy Escort and see what it says. I did have a quick look. I thought it was about the MCM and having a better blacklist. But maybe it's more than that. Anyway, I'm super pleased that Jiub can follow me so well now. Alright. What's the time? It's 7 in the evening. We're a little thirsty and a little peckish. Ah, and now it's raining. So there we go, that does it. The weather has decided for us. I think part of their animation is broken. I don't know. What do you think, guys? It's alright, we didn't come here for the entertainment. We would like a hot meal, please.
Care to tell me what this is about?
That was expensive. I hope it was really good. Well, I don't know if anyone else has seen him, but I saw some crazy guy wandering around the hills east of here recently. He was all decked out in armor and waving his sword, mumbling about, oh, that's about Umbra, isn't it? I would like a bed for the night, thank you. No, I don't need the company. Mostly it would get, oh. Sorry, Jiub.
What's this about?
No scuba pipe for you.
Let's hear it.
You like to dance close to the fire, don't you?
Don't you? Alright. It's gonna be hard to sleep with all that noise. Jiub, you're in or you're out. Make up your mind. And it's big bed, just don't kick. Alright, let's get a good night. 13 hours might be a little too much. We have a long journey ahead. It looks like the party never stopped down here. Alright, I'd like a hot meal. Something hearty to fortify my health, thank you. And we are now ready to head out. My memory usage is well. Oh, it shows the Lua usage as well. Nice. That's yet another mod that Null recently updated. His updated sophisticated save system, UI extension, memory monitor, and easy escort. Wow, so basically the memory usage for Lua mods, even though I have quite a few, is really entirely laughable. Really. It's everything else. Everything else that makes my computer cry. Alright. It's very early. It's gonna be... Oh, it's still raining. You're kidding me? Well, we're going anyway.
Do you need a servant, master?
Looking
You like to
good.
walk a fine line, don't you?
Let's get out of this disgusting weather, shall we? I must say I'm very pleased with how the clothing from the different mods mesh together. Actually, I don't really want to go south, do I? I want to go north. Okay, that's not great.
What do
The
you want?
Imperial armor with the crab shell hat. Yeah, I don't want to go south. I want to go north. So we'll do that. Come on, it stopped raining. Molagamore region. Here we go. And if we see road signs, we'll follow them. What are you? A shulk? That's fine, I think. Yes. And if I stick to the road, hopefully we should get to where we want to go quite quickly. I really like this mod. In the Molagamore region and also around Marendus, which is, where is it? Hang on. Marendus is there. So in the Molagamore region, where you would have bodies of water, instead you get bodies of that acid, basically, and it hurts. But also it makes the landscape, you know, even less pretty, even less welcoming. So that's perfect. This is a regular Kaguti, and maybe if we don't get too close, it won't attack us. There's a guar this way. Jeez. But that's where we were. Okay, alright. Okay, Jiub. I am glad that Jiub has those poison bolts, but the poison effect is so... Oh! Jiub, no? The poison effect is so huge that it basically completely blocks the view. Restoration, 53, nice. Alright, good as new. Hot. And we are now going commando. Road signs. Oh. A naked, blighted person. Brilliant. One of those fanatics from the 6th house, I'd assume. I am hot again, that's not good. Mount Cant, no. Molagmar, yes. Jiub, you wanna attack this one? Good. Blighted, everything is blighted, I'm not surprised. Crap, and now there's an NPC. Gonna take forever to get there, guys. A dark elf. Now this is a... Oh, and what about you? Cliff Racer. This is a friend and foe NPC, so they're not outright aggressive, but when you approach them, the script decides whether they attack you or if they ask for money instead. So basically, you can avoid them if you want to, as long as you don't get too close. What is this place? Mirai. Whoa! This guy is strong. Were you? That was you. What do you have? Jiub will be pleased to get this back. The Lothian shield. I mean, right now I have these. You know what? I'll take the shield. Simply because these might break quite soon. As you see, they give me 0 armor, but I have an increased chance of blocking, which I think is quite good. Jiub, you're fine. Trapped fire damage. I think I have a couple of probes, or maybe not. You know what? While I think about getting probes, I'm gonna fix my armor. I'm really genuinely surprised that 4NM lets me do that. Really. Telekinesis, so we don't get the trap exploding in our face. Jiub, attack. Shit, how strong are you, lady? Very strong. Okay. She basically one-shot Jiub out there. Maybe I should just leave the trap on the door and turn around. Like, we don't have any particular reason to be there. I was just curious. Yeah, there's save games in the middle or just as combat end. They're not a good idea. Not one bit. I'm gonna have to kill Morrowind. I'll have to look in the settings for a sophisticated save system. I prefer to not have a save at the end of combat. I feel that when the save fails, it's usually one of those. Ran out of coffee. That would be just before the fight, I imagine. And terrible news, I've run out of tea. That was not even coffee. I'm gonna have to find a solution quite soon. Like making myself a new cup. That would be the obvious one. Whoa! Whoa! But what's up? What is this Kaguti? It's like a beast of a Kaguti. Are you kidding me? We've killed it once. I don't know. I do have a 4NM random that completely randomizes the stats of creatures. And so this one might be particularly strong. I have almost no charges. Let's go for some of that. Let's make sure I have a shield as well. It looks like I'm not wearing any. There we go. that's why I'm not using it. It's two-handed. Alright. Come on, Jiub. Help me out there. I like it better when you're the tank, Jiub. Honestly. Okay. And we have to go this way. Yes, yes, Jiub. Of course. You see what I mean about... Okay. That's the crazy fanatic that came running towards us. Not a big deal. We know how to deal with this one. There's another Kaguti there. There's the NPC we want to avoid. What is that? Another Kaguti where it's blighted Kagutis everywhere. Jiub is fighting something? No, you're there. Come on, guys. We just need to make it to Molagmar. That's all we need to do. I'm feeling hot. Let's not... Well, I don't care that I'm hot. I've already... Oh, there it is! Well, that was easy. I was expecting a much greater trek. Oh no, that's a stronghold, stupid me. That's... okay, that explains it. That is not what we're looking for. That's why I was surprised, it's because it's not it. In fact, yeah, I'm going south. It's not good. We need to go north. It just works. Well, not in that case. It didn't. Cliff Racer, Mud Crab. There we go. Thanks, Jiub. Clean, not diseased meat. It's rather rare. Anyway, Motocross, how you doing? The Night Keeper, hello. We have a regular Cliff Racer there. Jiub, we have to. Wow, I'm certainly missing a lot. All I want is a lovely path that goes north and directly to Molagmar. That's a pack guar. What are you doing here? A blighted Nixhound, I think, and a regular Nixhound. Okay, good. Jiub, can you deal with this one as well? I'm ready to fight it, but if it dies before, good. Oh, there you are. You're a trader. Okay. Hi. He's saluting me. That's how you know I've achieved some sort of a reputation, whatever that is. I still have nothing to sell. I don't want your... Why am I missing those icons? I know the mods have the icons. I can only assume they weren't installed properly. I'm taking a sweet roll for the road. I'm doing alright, little sad about the Cliffy, but it's alright.
What do you want?
Yeah, I mean, let me check if the server is up again. Yay! Danabot should be... hang on. Let me reset. Restart. Give it a try. The Cliffy, or any other command actually. No, still not. Interesting. Because I can't access the page. So you see Danibot is working, but I don't get the sounds. I'll disappear for a second. Just refreshing the overlay here. Okay. I did reset everything and now it seems to be working. So, my lord, if you're still around, you should get your greeting without me singing it, which is so much better. Oh, I did say, hang on, I did say I would make it rain. So, I make it rain. I don't have the moolah? What do you mean the moolah? I don't know what that is. And we're going north. Moolah is money. I didn't know. Well, I didn't know that word. Well, now you do. You should. What is that? A rock. You should have some now. Thanks for educating me, guys. Let's see if I can. Unfortunately, slots is that you can't see yet. Yeah, I mean, I know exactly how it is. It always makes my students a little sad when I say, well, here's the rule about French grammar in that case. Here's the rule. Yeah, get it? And now here's what French people say. It's completely different. Come on. There we go. Whoa. Ugh. This is just so crazy immersive. Without Just Drop It by Merlord, the cliff racer would sort of be floating horizontally there, whereas now it's actually, you know, on the ground. And I don't know that I'm going the right way. And with that disgusting weather, it's not like I could even see it in the distance. French. I teach French. Come on. I think I can climb it. There we go. Just need a little more stamina. Ugh, no, a lot more stamina. We'll see. So let's see if I can start slot to show. There we go. Now slot is displaying and working properly, guys. Come on. No, I can't climb that. I don't have the acrobatics for it, unfortunately. To be fair, I have taught English as well. I've taught it for quite a few years, but then I moved to London, where there was no use for a French person teaching English, so I only taught French. Like for 15 years, I was teaching both. 15, it might be 20. Nah, 15. For 15 years, I was teaching both. But then when I moved to London, like, I didn't even look for a position as an English teacher. That made no sense. So for the last 5 years, I've only been teaching French. I would love to see... Is that... No, that's dirt on my screen. I was saying I would love to see some lights that would indicate a city. But all right, it's around here, isn't it? I hate the place. I never go there. Like I find it by accident and then I go, ugh. Let's just grab a boat to anywhere but here. Maybe I should find a road again. Well done, Jiub. Yeah. I mean, that's why the storm is so immersive, right? At the same time, I wouldn't want it other way. What is that? Is that a blighted scrib? It looks like a scrib, but it looks... Ugh. An adult shulk. No, it's just shulk. Ah, but the model is just... That's the symphony for you guys. It's gorgeous, but at the same time it's... Ugh. Of the symphony creature replacer, I really do like the beast replacers. I like the Dwemer replacer. The ash and corpus creature replacer is beautifully disgusting. Anyway, it's not aggressive, so we're not attacking it. And yes, I would really like for the storm to just go away. Go away, storm. You're not impressing anyone at all. No, that's not a path. I'm desperate for a path. So what are you? You're a baby? Shulk? This is a lesser shulk. I'm going south again. Can I have a road that goes north, please? Jiub? Thank you. I suspect Jiub waited until the last moment to help me with that cliff racer. And I really should be wearing this. There we go. Is that the soundtrack to Wizard Islands in the background? And I'm not sure. I have the music from Music Overhaul, Pack 1 and 2. So it's not impossible. In fact, it's quite likely that it was used in other mods as well. But specifically, I couldn't tell you, you know, either way. I don't know. I am ignorant. What? Oh. Scamp looking good as well. There we go. Mostly I don't want to be carrying the hammers. You are not a path north. There's gotta be one, right? The model though. The part, like the hilt. I love those idle animation. Whoa. Who? I see you, Cliffy. Jiub, do you see the cliff racer? You eventually did. I need to mature Razorbeak. We're getting to higher level cliff racers now. I need to talk to Hedgehog and ask him if he wouldn't release the animations, like it's not animations, the idols, when the NPCs do nothing, you know, they tend to do nothing, but they have some animations they go through, and the symphony has replaced them. So idol, normally when you wear your weapon, like you draw your weapon in Morrowind and you just stay like that, but not with the symphony. You sort of chill in with your blade, and that's the two-handed weapon animation. That's the one-handed weapon animation. Sadly, I don't have other weapons. Jiub? Dude, buddy? Can I borrow a bow? Let's find out. Okay, so that's the basic one. I'm guessing only the two-handed weapons have a different animation. I think there's only those two. I mean, I can, for the sake of research, let's give ourselves a spear. But I think it's either over the shoulder or just with the arms hanging down. No, just give me a chitin spear, okay? Spear? Yeah, so it's either over the shoulder or just with the arms, you know, along the body. That's it. But it's just so much better than staying like that for forever. And then obviously there is the sneak. And if you're not moving, then instead of being like that forever, you put a knee down. It is much better than vanilla. I really, really like that. Which, I mean, I said it before, but it's true. You can actually roleplay going to the temple and praying and sing. I know you can, you know, you can just see a shrine and crouch and you say, oh yeah, I'm praying. But it's so much better when you can actually see your character praying, as it were. Alright, let's just drop that chitin spear, for it is not ours. And we'll return the bow and arbalest to Jiub, because he saves us a lot using those. You can have the bow, you can have the arrow, you can have the arbalest. Alright. So we've been here before. That's maybe not so good, but I am now going north and I'm on a road. So I'm being optimistic now. I'll just keep to the road. Athletics going up, I like that. If the storm could just go, that would be really brilliant. I know the body's back and there is no cliff racer. It does that. It makes the sound of a cliff racer. And if I'm in the middle of a battle, sometimes I go and look for it, but most of the time I can tell when you guys are trying to trick me. There's a couple of, you know, regular things like sound emotes. Cliff racers being very important. Oh crap, that we really went into a circle. Okay. Well, let's try another way. Another way. It's not good. I'm like going back. Come on. It's not that steep. I think I can climb that. Ooh, do I have a ruin? Crap. So, where is Molag? Mar. Maybe it's right there. I don't think it's too far north. I really don't think it is. Maybe it's just spot in the middle of where I haven't been. Guys, do you know the place better? It's lower, right? So I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go to where I haven't been. First body of water south of me. So you mean there? Close to the stronghold? I'm pretty sure that when you follow the coast, yeah. When you follow the coast, there's a road that goes north and then you just follow it. But obviously when I am actively... interesting. It's probably the chameleon effect that does that. Because I do have a strong chameleon effect. And there's a road too, so that's pretty good. Southeast. Yeah, like that. This is exactly what I'm trying to do. But then I'm also trying to follow the roads and also trying to take shortcuts. That's not a good one. That's not a shortcut I can take. Yeah, wait, no. Whoa, no. Atronak. I know I can't kill those. Not even with Jiub. Have you been into egg mines yet? I wonder how cute might be the Kwama Queens with Symphony. They are not cute. They're beautifully gross. We'll go into one if we find one. Did you just disappear, Flame Atronak? Or are you that way? I'm definitely keeping my distance from a Flame Atronak. Zero interest in fighting one. Mount Khan. No, that's not what I want. That explains the Flame Atronak. That might be the proper road. Molagamore region. Yes. What are you attacking? The Krama Forager? Come on, Jiub. The Lesser is on my map, yeah. I'm just going to the end of that path to see where it leads. Which is nowhere. Good. Now that we've established that, I can follow the road south. So what did you kill? You killed a regular Krama Forager. What a hero, Jiub. What a hero. We should be almost there. Like, it's not at the end of that path. It's Morrowind. Weird is the norm. That is very true. Expect the impossible. Yes! Ah, the sweet, sweet sound of a Sill Strider. I actually do find it quite soothing. It might be just me, though. We're feeling hot and we're feeling thirsty. You know what? We'll find some fresh water as soon as possible. We'll seek refuge in the temple. Jump in the lake, that would probably cool me down a bit. Going in the water would definitely cool me down. House Redoran. Let's see, Redoran Stronghold. Maybe they got a quest for me. I am Redoran after all. Ooh, look at that!
What do you want?
We have OAAB shield. I'm not sure about the armor. It might be TR or it might just be Symphony. Anything interesting?
Hail, Outlander. I've great prices for you today.
Do you? Do you now? What do you have? You have a silver offhand guitar, which is not much better than my offhand guitar, so thank you, but... Blessed Shield would be nice, but we already have our guitar. What is that? An Adventurous Satchel. This is part of Wesley's mod. And this is purely cosmetic. It doesn't actually give me extra carry capacity, so... Well, you don't really have anything of interest for me, really. But it's nice to see you have quite a variety of items.
You may speak.
Alright, there's a menace. You're here on account of the vampire menace? Good, then I'll cut to it. As you know, the vampire menace is ever present, many of whom walk unseen among us. The Redoran go to great efforts to fight back the horde, but their hides are many, and they ever elude us. We welcome any who join us in this war. What say you? 500 coins for each vampire you kill. Just bring me the dust as proof. Good to know. Where do you come from? From Radiant Quest, fair enough. Raviso, hello. You have nothing of interest. Brilliant. Any rumors? The pilgrim headed east of Lake Navia, northwest of Mount Count. That's no place for a party of pilgrim. Well, wow. It's expensive. Admittedly, my skills are pretty high, but...
How can I be of service to you, Outlander?
Yes! Wow, that was unexpected. Yes. And lucky that it's not one that I've read before. It's okay, we're Redoran buddies. He lets me browse through his books. It's perfectly fine. Elvas Salvo, you offer training in... Anyway, why do I even look? I can't afford training right now.
You may speak.
Yeah, I can do that. I've already killed a few cliff racers. Oh, but I only have one plume. Okay, well, at least. Hello, Mandor. Would you have any books, any lessons of Vivek? No, you do not. It's got a couple of books, but not what I want. Too bad. We're not going to collect those books. We just need to read them. It's part of the Jiub challenge. To win the challenge, there's two parts. The first one is hunt the cliff racers, and I've decided basically that we have killed enough of them. We have killed enough of the regular cliff racers to make them go extinct. We've killed enough of the vanilla cliff racers. I think you do !mud list. And that's what will give you the link to the spreadsheet. So cliff racers, of course, when we see them, we kill them, but that goal has been achieved. So now what we need to do is, we've done the 7 graces, the pilgrimage of the 7 graces. We've done a few quests for the temple, but they're not something we must do. What we must do now is read the sermons of Vivek, so that, well, we know enough of Vivek for him to consider us worthy of being sanctified. So we're about halfway through, but for sure for next week I will see which ones we're missing, and I will find out where they are. But we did say first we go through all the temples and all the booksellers, and once we've done that, I will find out where the missing tomes are. Because it would be really stupid to go into every single house. Manors would be a place where they're likely to be found, I'd say, but still, to go into every noble house would just be nuts. I think we're missing slaves. Oh, there's a storm, of course. There's a storm, so people are heading inside. Apart from those, they're like, the blight, who cares? Alright, temple. Camilla, are you here for the bounty? I've killed a number of them. We want to protect the locals from the blighted creatures. It's probably for each of them. If you have killed blighted creatures, well, I have, but not since I talked to you.
Today.
Yes! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I have killed quite a few cliff racers and blighted Kagutis. Oh, it's so nice that it goes through how many. Basically, there is a functions in Morrowind where you can find out how many of a given creature or NPC have been killed. So it remembers all the stuff. Wow! Yes! Well, we've made quite a fortune. Novyeshka, hello, good morning. I'm good, thank you. How are you? And now I just got super rich.
You may speak.
So all those blighted creatures that gave me the blight, like how many times? So many times. Hello, I am Deity Master, practitioner of the okay. The Deititsu technique. I could train you if you're willing, sure. It always pleased me when start by training. It would bring me a special manuscript, okay? Life of Dolly, I believe that is a rare bookshop in Vivek. Okay. Well, maybe I'll come back one day. Daria, you have duties for me. A villager in Tel Mora has fallen ill, but there is no temple in Tel Mora where she can go for healing. Curlet. Yes. It's a swamp fever. Is that a common? If it's a common disease, I actually can cure her. If not, I guess I'll have to give her a potion. But that's something we can do. It's
Right, and
it's not
all
too
else
hard.
Shall follow.
No rumors or interesting advice. No. Sarah. I'm buying another one because yeah, we should be able to train. However, I mean right now 2,000 septims, I can train 1, maybe 2 skills. That's it.
How nice you could stop by.
You sounded so no, I don't want to do ghosting, thank you. Okay, let's look for books now. We've made a fortune, that is sweet. Maybe now I will like Molagmar a little more. Because I will remember the day I made a fortune
What do you want?
just by telling them that I had killed many blighted creatures. Do you have... We've read it. We've read it. Yes! Another book. Whoa, 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 Jiub. Hello, hi. Have you read The Lessons of Vivek? No topic that seems to be particularly interesting. Hello, hi.
Forget tomorrow. If you are right, act today.
Sure. Lessons of Vivek. Have you read any? Apparently not. Jiub, did you break the door? Doors are complicated, guys, okay? Yes, however, you want to don't get too overwhelmed because there's a very long list of mods, but then I have ticked the one for the install. So this install actually has fewer mods than my regular one because the Symphony takes care of most of the graphic replacers, and 4NM Gameplay Overhaul takes care of most of the gameplay. So interesting the way they are. So Coomberry looks really nice though. That looks very appetizing, honestly. So on this install I have fewer mods than other ones because I have those two huge mods that change graphics and gameplay. Then I've just added, you know, a few more things. Okay, thanks guys. I'm thinking maybe it would be smart to put a mark here. Do I know Mark? I do not know Mark. Scroll of Mark? I do not have a scroll of Mark either. Huh. Well, that's a bit of a bummer.
What do you want?
I mean, Tel Mora
All else shall follow.
is all the way up here. So that is quite a hike. There is a Silt Strider that will take me to Saran for sure. I'm not sure where else it will take me though. I guess we'll find out. So Tel Mora is one thing where we can do a quest for the temple. And blighted creatures, well, we've taken care of those. Is it worth taking a look in the waste work? I suppose we're here. We might as well. I think the install checks are only on your side. Oh, really? Let me see. Jiub, this is the one. It's taking a while just to load everything. And so the mods that I have for the Jiub challenge. Oh, these I've added later, so it doesn't count. See, those are not enabled, whereas for my perma, they're used. Oh, you're being stupid. There we go. So things for audio, things so that I could create the perfect Jiub character, many things for character creation because creating a character is my favorite part. Then for creatures, I went really minimalistic for creatures using basically Pirate Lord's creatures, but curated by Random Pal, and R0s because they're really truly horrible creatures. I love them. Dungeons, I have very, very little because of conflict with the landscape, so I didn't want to add anything. Then I still have a lot of gameplay mods. Gameplay mods are my absolute favorite. Wrong list? No, it is. Perma Jiub that you can't see because things are being hit out. See? Well, you don't see my mouse, that's a bit annoying, but that's the one. If you look at the tabs at the bottom, Perma Jiub, that's the one. So yeah, gameplay. Usually to make difficulty greater. I don't have too many mods that add equipment because 4NM balances all of the armor and everything. So if I add too many modded items, it's fine. If I have too many modded items, then they will not be as balanced. Immersion, lots of loot, lots of NPCs because I like my world to be alive. So friends and foes, actually I don't have outlaws anymore. I've updated to friends and foes, which is outlaws and then some. Still, we're looking at about 300 mods, give or take. Lua mods are not in there, I think. No, that they are. So we're looking at only about 300 mods for the Jiub install. However, my permadeath, the one that I'm building right now, where I have installed most of these, it's still being installed and being tested, but crap, shit, yay. We're looking at 900 mods. I still have, for that install, everything is installed except the dungeons. Dungeons still need to be installed. And I do it last because there's lots of landscape conflicts and I don't like sorting those out. Not one bit. It's just me being bad at installing mods. No, installing mods for Morrowind is trickier than Skyrim. Like with Skyrim, with a mod organizer, for example, and also the mods are packaged better usually, and you have what is it called? Xedit as well. That is a great tool to solve issues reasonably easily.
How can you kill a god?
Hey now.
Grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you.
No cascade.
You made a tool to tell at least where to look for landscape config, but it's really slow. So on my mod list, of my 900 mod list, it might take the whole day. But then if I have a complete list and I can go and check them individually, I'm quite happy to do that. But yes, the Night Keeper, don't feel bad. Installing mods for Morrowind is trickier than other games that can be modded. A lot of them are, you know, auto magic, and Morrowind is not. If you just go install, you've done 10% of the modding process. Maybe more. Okay, maybe more. Maybe I'm just exaggerating there. No, you'll tell me. I was playing with Jiub and I used a scripted item to teleport back. And I said goodbye to Jiub because, you know, when it's a scripted item, companions don't follow. And he followed me. And I know you updated Easy Escort and I installed that. I thought the update was about blacklisting NPCs, but did you actually improve how they follow you? Because Jiub followed me even though I use a scripted item, you know, that says place PC at. I just click install like a monkey and I have 260 mods working fine. Hey, you know what? No, not exactly, because as you install the mods, you still looked for conflicts and you added those rules to mlogs for conflicts, so there was a little more to it. And also, you know what you're doing. It works with COC and the likes now. Ugh, Thank you. It's brilliant. Now I have no excuse for losing Jiub. Occasionally I'd say, well, Jiub, I'm sorry, I'm gonna use my amulet, you can't follow. And I would have a little break from Jiub, and it's great. Now, it's there the whole time. Thank you so much for the update. That's brilliant. So far, Merlord Squares were the only one following through COC. So it's brilliant that all NPCs now have that. What is it, lady? Why the heavy sigh? It's because you're a Brian Arminger. Oh yeah, life sucks. I thought I heard a known root, which is stupid. I think it's the crystal that made that sound. The Settering the Nord Smith. Okay, Settering, let's say hello to you. So are you done with the with installing the mods? Are you actually finally playing the game? Fancy. I'm pretty sure this is just, I mean, we can check. Sorry, Mask. This is for your own good. Oh well. Yeah, this is the basic steel cuirass. However, there's a parchment. You have a parchment. However, the symphony replaces that, and now it looks, well, it looks the way it looks. Resurrect. Oh crap! I didn't resurrect you properly. Come on, Mask.
Let's hear it.
There you go. Brand new. Beautiful.
Hail, Outlander.
I've been playing for a while.
Places for you today.
Chaos just left in the main quest. I'm a spellwright in House Telvanni. Done a lot of TR content. I think I'm level 20 something. Okay, so you're quite far. I've seen you a Bard's Life mod. Is it compatible with Merlot's Bardic Inspiration? No. I mean, it's not compatible, but it's not great because you have to use the loot from Merlord's mod to perform in the inns using Merlot's mod, and then you have to use the loot from my mod to use the spell songs and everything. So it's definitely something that I want to work on. However, I have to be honest with you guys, ever since December, it was the Morrowind modding madness throughout December, and that was intensive. And then January, February, I was working non-stop on Friends and Foes. March, I was working, I don't remember what I was working on by then. Foods for Tamriel. Anyway, between the madness, the spring mod jam that I was organizing, and then the modathon, and all the mods that I was creating, I'm a little burned out on the modding scene. So I keep, I update the mods as I get reports or as I notice things. But yeah, that was a lot. I just need to play the game and enjoy the mods that I've been making. Like, even in like March, I felt like, come on, I've been modding non-stop and I can't play my mods because my installs were bolder and my mods were so big. Friends and Foes and Wares are great. Glad you worked on them, though I need to work out which add Daedric items to level list. Normally, if you only have wares, like the basic wares, it doesn't touch Daedric items. And if you have Friends and Foes, the best quality of items given to NPCs is Orcish. So Dwemer Orcish is the best you can get. Then I do know that with a mod like Killing Spree, Hell of a Killing Ways, there are some modded Daedric items, but those only appear from level 20. But it was either they were cut out of the mod, and I didn't want to do that, or maybe I put them in the OP list. But normally, none of the Friends and Foes are gonna wear Daedric items or Ebony items. So, like, I mean, if you do find it, tell me if it is a vanilla Daedric item, which container you got it from, possibly. That might help me. But normally vanilla ones are untouched. Because, well, you don't want to find ebony everywhere.
Is there something you need?
Cetring, I don't think I talked to you. Telvanni, well, that's not for me. It may not be wares itself, just need to track that down. Do track it down, because, I mean, there's wares that deals with all of vanilla items and TR items, and I haven't played an awful lot of Tamriel Rebuilt, so, you know, just from the construction set, I don't always know if an item is quested, or I mean, I can see if it's scripted and I don't use it, and I can see if it's enchanted and I don't use it, and I can see if it has a unique name and I don't use it. But sometimes there's, you know, there could be an item that shouldn't be there, but I don't know. Like the deprecated ones that I have to remove every once in a while. That's fine. And then on top of that, there's many mods that now use wares. So very often I get a report from friends and foes and they say, oh, this and that. And then friends and foes has nothing to do with it. And wares has nothing to do with it. It's one of the mods for wares. So tracking them down, yeah, if you do, let me know. Because tracking them down is no fun. A Drugger cuirass. Not for me though. Not for me. You have nothing for me, but it was nice looking at your wares. Nice. Quiver with bolts. Nice. Just checking if you have the lessons of Vivek. I promise to not touch anything else. Yes! Yes! One more. And we leveled up. Check us out. We are now a whooping level 15. We now have 12 perk points to spend and... No, not yet. I guess I need 20 legendary points to be able to choose a class. Okay. You better pierce armor with your attacks. Sure. Oh, I don't have 80 strength. These, I'm pretty sure I've gone through them. Less are taken in defensive style. That's 2 points. That's too much. I don't want to spend 2 points. Returns part of the mana spent when casting a spell. Yes. Don't want to focus. I don't have 80 intelligence. Maybe I can make my weapon reduce penalty damage to two-handed sword. I don't use two-handed sword. Unlocks sword mastery. Every third attack is stronger, but yes. Okay. Okay. We just might become a little stronger. Just a little bit. What about that technique? You have learned a new technique increasing armor, agility, and endurance in battle. The thing is, if those techniques that you learn are similar to 4NM perks, which is the really old ancestor of 4NM overhaul, at least for the perk system, those techniques would last about 3 seconds. And for me, fights already happen so quickly, usually death, but fights happen so quickly that casting a spell is going to take me 3 seconds, and then I have all those lovely, beautiful particles because the symphony replaces the spell effects, and they look beautiful, but for me, I get lag for a second or two. So yeah, like I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to take advantage of that technique, but I'm curious. Mysticism. Maybe I should go for that, can I? No, I don't have 40. And then I improved my light armor. Same thing with the technique. Though... Okay, I'm curious. Let's find out. if that technique is very short. Like if it's 3 seconds, I don't feel it's worthwhile casting in battle. That's a big list. I'm guessing you would be in restoration because it's a buff. Lady's Grace, Masterful, Scroll Fire, no. Absorb Vitality. I need to remember to use that spell now. I can cast it well enough in combat. So I should cast it. That's all I'm saying. There it is. Perk Dexterity. Well, I don't know. Okay, granted, the feather enchantment, it seems like, well, that's not useful for a fight, but with 4NM, it is super useful in a fight, because if you're overburdened, or like not overburdened, if you're just slightly burdened, your fatigue goes down very quickly, you're slow, okay, granted. But knowing that, I keep my inventory empty, like very nearly empty, so it's not too useful for me. The Sanctuary is nice and it's 10 seconds. So I guess. I'm not sure that it's a perk that's worth how many perk points I paid for it. Oh, it was here. I missed it the first time. But we'll try to remember and use it. Thank you for the book, actually. You know what?
Great prices for you today.
Not 2,000, buddy. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, my good man, for having a good book. The Arminger Stronghold. I really wished we had more content with the Armingers. I mean, oh, you look good. You're doubled. Did you know you were doubled? Who doubles you so? Well, he's doubled. Just don't ask him question. I mean, who am I to complain? I run around with Jiub and Jiub, and then when I see another pair of twins, I go, "You're weird. You're broken." No, not at all. It's just another twin.
Is right, and all
That's
else
perfectly
shall
fine.
follow.
I am well, thank you. Good to know you're well. Zero, welcome back. It's been a while. Gentlemen, would you have a couple of...
tomorrow. If you are right, act today.
Sure. I really like how the Buoyant Arminger's armor from Evolga with vanilla pieces, it really goes very well. Even though it's all random, it looks good.
What do you want?
Glass armor from the Symphony. I'm not too sure how I feel about it. Do you have a book in your closet? No? Okay, fine. Just checking.
Forget tomorrow. If you are right, act
Hello, Buoyant Armingers.
What do you want?
Well, surely...
Forget tomorrow. If you are right, act
See?
today.
It looks so good. So good. But yeah, I really wish we had more content with them. Like they have a stronghold here. There's a few of them at Ghostgate, and that's it. They're just there. They don't even patrol. They do nothing.
And all
I mean,
else
Friends and
shall
Foes
follow.
actually adds some Buoyant Armingers patrolling.
Do what is right.
Why are you in jail? What did you do? Did you steal all the lessons of Vivek books? No, didn't think so. I really don't like the shield effect in Morrowind. Oh, and this one is modded. I use a mod so that in first person I don't see it at all. But I agree.
Forget
I
tomorrow
remove it.
if you are right.
That's not the vanilla shield effect. That's the one from the symphony. Like on me, it's closer to vanilla, yeah. But yeah, I agree. That's something that I mod out. At least the first person, because it's just unbearable. Okay, well, I'm glad I visited the Westbrook. The bot is back online, thank you. I'm really glad I visited. We were thirsty. There we go. We do not fear the sentry. We are highly resistant.
Let's hear it.
Couple of books. Not the ones I want, though. Not even a guard. If I was not as
Let's hear it.
lawful as I've been so far, I would have taken everything. What are you? Chest of fire. What is the one I have right now? 39, 41. Hey! I think it's time we changed our chitin armor. It's still chitin armor, so Jiub will be fine. We have to wear the same thing, and it's like we both have chitin armor. We have a number of hoods. This one is from OAAB. This one is from Olaf's Cloaks. But we are both wearing helmet, and I like it, so we're keeping it. That's it. Still alloy. That's from one of my mods. Dude, come on, don't force me to use all my spells, because I will. First, Blessing of Zenithar. I'm with the temple, I will be a saint of the temple, so what? Interestingly, my mouse button doesn't work anymore to scroll through spells. That's a bit annoying. But we'll make do. Then I want the Lady's Grace. You're gonna regret not giving me that 2 septim discount. You are so going to regret it. Okay. Let's talk you and I. First, let me admire you. In the most cynical way ever. Normal, normal, normal. I'm gonna keep trying until low as usual. There we go. Now let's barter you and me. I have that. I can sell you... No, first. Whoa, I didn't mean to. Is that cheap? Probably also because it's damage and because merchants are thieves. That's the truth of it. How about an extra septim? Now you could think, oh, but you can cheese that quite a bit. Not really, because you see my my fatigue, and basically the more I do speechcraft action, the less experience I get for them. So it's just not good to do like 1,000 potions and then train for 5 minutes your speechcraft. It's one of the things. A fishing net, okay. It's one of the things that 4NM gameplay overhaul makes sure doesn't happen. Please look good.
Special prices just
Ooh,
for you.
ooh. I nearly missed it. Oh, yes. Wow, going to Molagmar was the best place ever to get all those books. Jiub, you get new abilities. Okay, agility training and disable trap. That's brilliant, Jiub. You're becoming useful. I'm proud of you. And with all the shield, it's kind of hard to see the armor. With all the alpha channels making things... Oh, maybe... hang on. Yeah, no, the shield effects do that too. Well, the armor probably looks good, okay? We'll just have to find another one for Jiub as soon as possible. So now I believe I have some fire shield, frost shields, and regular shield. I should survive like anything. Absolutely anything. Okay, well that was a really good trip down here. And I think there might be a lower waste work, yes. Ballad. Nothing.
Let's hear it.
Not my favorite light replacer. Cannon works. I'd be really surprised if we found... Definitely not in the underworks. Yeah, as far as I can tell, there's nothing here. It's just, I feel that the lower we go, the less likely we'll find magic books. I might be, you know, biased. Alright. Okay, we've done good. We've leveled up. We got ourselves a better armor. Jiub leveled up. We have read a number of books. We still have a few to find, but we'll get there. Oh! Shh, I'm an idiot. Oh, crap. Crap. I forgot. So far, I was using Abbott's mod that put a little asterisk in front of the name of skill books that you've read. That's why these have that. But the way Bookworm works, you actually need to read the book till the last page. And all the books that I have found today, I didn't. I didn't read them to the last page. So my list here is not improving. That was stupid. But okay. I know. I know what to do. I should have had coffee instead of tea, I'm telling you. Okay. Now, these with the asterisk are the ones that I've already read. In fact, you know what? There we go. I can just take a note of the numbers that I still need. We still need 12, of course. We still need 12. 16, apparently there's two. I'm guessing there's one that's open and one that's closed. That's why there's two of them. 19. 24, 25. It's actually quite a few still. I thought I had read so many already. 30, 31, 32. That's so many. 6. That's it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We still have 12 sermons to find. That's fair. No rip. I mean, what I will do, I'm not going to do that on stream because it's going to be boring, but essentially all the books that have an asterisk that I have read, as in activated, I will cheat them in my inventory. There we go, it's a bit quieter now. I will cheat them in my inventory and read them to the last page, but really now I have the ones I still need. 12 of them. So we've done a third. There's 36 of them. So we've done a third of them. All right. I'm thinking we want to get out of here. Maybe a divine intervention will take us, I have no idea where. Buckmoth? Still feels a little... Sadrith? No, definitely not. Wolverine form. So Sadrith.
See, this land suits you.
Okay.
Welcome you freely, Outlander.
That's... I was here. I guess. I mean, Ebonheart. Where's Ebonheart? It's Elijah. Ebonheart is somewhere here. I guess Sadrith is a bit closer. That works out well because we have the quest in Telmora to cure Let, I guess. Lete? I'm not too sure. What would be the good pronunciation? Can I just say, it's lovely to not be caught in the blight. I think there's a Clanfear over there. And I have no interest in fighting it. That's just how it is. Oh, wow. A war. Oh. Merlord, please. We need to be able to train and breed different types of Gwars. Obviously, you don't want to ride that one. That might be just a tad dangerous. But, yay. Let's finally have some clean water. And we have a little bit for the road. This might be my first time in Sadrith Mora, actually. Looks like it is. Do I have anything I want to do in here? Not really, I just want to go to Telmora. Ooh, shiny! But that's... The Symphony Imperial armor is very, very shiny. Very Roman as well. Bonmol looks good. Though that helmet feels a little... I don't know.
Time for you, Red.
Like it's got no neck. It's like riding a camel. All it needs is a bit of practice. I guess. Like I have no practice with riding camels or wargwars. I really like this little bit of firewood. Looks so cute. Added by Ashfall, of course. Alright, let's see what options we have. Voss or Telmora would be absolutely brilliant. Hey gals. Telmora. Of course, we are now in the city of ladies. I mean, I don't know if they're ladies, but
Or go away.
there's only women. Oh, nice. That's what I was saying about friends and foes, because it's random lists. Sometimes you get some really good outfits, and sometimes it's a little bit like the carnival, right? So right now she's got OAAB boots. That's the green bug boots and the green bug cuirass. That looks like some Nordic. This is kiting and kiting. It's like, hey, you win some, you lose some. Is that Let over there? I know she's a little bit outside of town. I'm surprised there are other people with her. You're not bad people, are you? Are you? I guess not. Good, good. Let. Maybe I need to talk to you first. You have swamp fever. Yes, I would like to try. I will use a spell. Hopefully it's a common disease. Common disease I can handle. It's the other one. The blight ones.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, I did cure her. And look at all the cliff races around here. So are you other diseased people? Why are you here? Good morrow. I know, I just heard someone say they heard about smugglers on the coast around here. Sorry, I don't remember the details. Oh, you want to get some scales, fish scales. I'm not interested in that.
Outlander?
What about you, Feda? You want some crab meat? Yeah. I'm not sure about the placement of these two. I don't think it makes much sense. Usually, this is a mod, Radiant Quest, which itself is a merge of 3 other mods, Blighted Bounties, which we've experienced in Molagmar, and I got super rich. Because I've spent my whole life killing blighted creatures, so when I finally collected a bounty for all of them, ka-ching! It also, Radiant Quest also includes a really old mod by Cutthroat Mods. It was called CM Minor Jobs, I think. And essentially it would add in towns, like each town would have 2 NPCs standing side by side, and one of them would want to get some crab meat from you, and the other one would want to get some eggs. And what Wanderer did, he made it, I'm saying he, I don't know, I'm assuming, Minor Quest, thank you. And what he did is he placed the NPCs in places that make more sense, not those though. And then there's a big notice board in Balmora. Wow, I'm sorry, I'm running out of energy it seems. There's a notice board in Balmora, and then you can say that that NPC in that town or in that inn is looking for somebody to bring them crab meat. So usually it's really well, like the place where the NPCs are have been moved, really good. Those I don't agree though, because she is there in isolation. And look, Let.
I've got a few minutes if you need something, friend.
I guess it's the swamp fever. She needs to put her feet in the water to cool down. If you catch a cold, Let. If you catch the flu, don't count on me, okay? I'm not responsible. So yeah, those two, I don't think they should be here. That's a minor thing. It's still a good mod. I can't remember what is the third one. CM Minor Quest, Blighted Bounties, and I'm sure that there's a third one that's merged in there. But I forgot. Oh, there's also, of course, we saw the guy who wants the vampire dust, so that might have been part of CM Minor Quest. Was that a crab? Yes, absolutely. That little crab there. And that one here. And there's some fish that appear. They're all part of Abbott's water life. And the very cool thing about it, there's been a couple of mods, unfamously Pumaman's Wilderness, that also added fish, but the way it worked, it actually added the creatures everywhere. And as you may know already, the more NPCs and creatures you add in the world, the more hit on your FPS. Abbott's approach is completely different. He's actually got a script running, and those creatures only start appearing when you've been standing for a while. That's so cute. When you've been standing for a while close to the water. Okay, well, that's a mission done. Do I have anything else I need to do around here? Oh, no. I was gonna say, yes, I need to go to Sanctus Shrine. I don't need to do that anymore on account of having spoken. And I don't even remember to whom. Murmur, good morning. Still working on the Jiub challenge. Yes, but we've taken care of the cliff racers. We have collected many of the sermons, like Lessons of Vivek. I just need to find 12 books. And when we have those 12 books, we will be worthy of being sanctified, and we will go and pay Vivek a visit so that he may sanctify us. That's the plan, but we need to read all of the sermons first. Kind of wanted to take a good look at the armor. Maybe if I know. If I remove most of the items that give me a shield effect. I still have my frost. We can see it a little better. I don't think it looks better than this one. I mean, he's got some chameleon effect, so does that. But all right. Gear up. So we're not going to Sanctus Shrine. Is that everything I need to be wearing? Yes. Brilliant. Where to find all the sermons? Well, we've found like some 20 something of them by going to the temples mostly. We found most of them in temples as well as the secret library in Vivek. But now we've been to all the temples, so to find the last 12, it would be too much of a looking. Oh, come on, Jiub. Just when you thought the Cliff Racer menace was gone. Good, good. The model is really quite gorgeous, especially when you compare to vanilla ones. Good job, Jiub. Good job. So yeah, once we've read the books, we'll go to Vivek. Acrobatics, nice. No. Great. Levels up acrobatics and then falls in the river because too clumsy to jump a couple of pebbles. Well, not pebbles, stones. That's how I roll. Anyway, we don't have business here, and as men, we're not particularly welcome either. There's still some species of cliff racers in the to-do list which are not checkmarked. Yes, that's very true. Now this is actually my mod, so I know exactly how it works. And the way it works is the higher level cliff racers that I've added, such as the Razorbeak Brood Mothers, only appear when the NPC is level 80. Like, they're incredibly powerful. They're not perfectly level, because I absolutely hate it. Like, when you're level 1, you only see cliff racers, and then all of a sudden you're level 5, and all you see is disease cliff racers, and then all of a sudden, I need coffee. All of a sudden, you're level 10, and all you see is blighted cliff racers, you know? You come back to the Bitter Coast, and you see bull netches everywhere, because you've reached the level where they spawn. So I don't like when my game is perfectly leveled. So when I made the mod, I made it in such a way that, yes, when you're level 1, you're likely to get young cliff racers and disease cliff racers, but there's always a chance that you would have a higher level one that would be really dangerous to you. And obviously when you're higher level, there is still a chance that you would get the lower level creatures unless you've already hunted them to extinction. So it's not too linear, right? But anyway, to get to those, I would have to be a much, much higher level. And so, you know, to get to level 80, especially with that setup, would take a long, long time. So I'm satisfied with having killed the vanilla cliff racers, and then some. So it just replaces the low level species as you level progress. Not exactly like that. With the construction set, like you would have a list of creatures and it would say, for example, cliff racer at level 1, disease cliff racers at level 3, blighted cliff racers at level 10. But then in most of the cases, there is a little box that it ticked that said count for all levels. So when you're level 1, you only get cliff racers. When you're level 3, you can get the diseased one or the cliff racer. When you're level 10, you can get any of the 3. But in vanilla game, it's a little too obvious. Like you can tell and you go like, okay, this is Bullnetch season. Because the Bullnetch is the highest level creature that can spawn in the Bitter Coast, for example. The other solution to that is, like Noel is suggesting, just redo the level list with a new mechanic that is more sane. That would be absolutely brilliant, especially if it's handled through Lua. Oh, by the way, love that. It doesn't show here. That. Very, very nice. Which goes to show that Lua is insanely more efficient than everything else in the game, basically. So redo everything would be nice. Salty Mike, hey, hello. The other option, I don't have it on that install, I don't think, because I knew I didn't want anything de-leveled. You can de-level your list, all of it. So the best option now is Operator Jack's mod. For the longest time, Abbott's mod was the better option. There we go. Abbott's de-leveler was great. It had to be run before the game, but that was good. So now, oh, it was a Modathon mod. I did not remember that. So now what it does, the level list for creatures and items, though I believe you have the choice. All level list. I think I don't have it installed, but I think you can choose if you want to de-level the creatures, the items, both or neither. And so when you have that installed, it would mean, if I take my example of the Cliff Racer list again, at level 1, you could have a Cliff Racer or a Disease Cliff Racer or a Blighted Cliff Racer. And like with Cliff Racers, it's not so bad, but if your install is modded and you have things like Friends and Foes, for example, or my Cliff Racer mod that introduced some level 100 creatures and NPCs, when you're level 1 and in the world you have level, well, anything more than 1, the world becomes really quite dangerous. It also de-levels the items. It works exactly the same way in a lot of containers or shops, traders. It's a must for a hardcore run, definitely. Though, like, I've used a de-leveled setup for a couple of runs. I believe the Escape Slave was de-leveled, and then the Rebirth run was de-leveled as well. And let's not kid ourselves. For the first quarter of the game, I would sort of walk and I go, oh, there's a creature. There's a creature. It's probably... yeah, no. And so I would go around, like, give them the biggest berth I could so that there's a butterfly following me somewhere. Distracted by a butterfly. Exactly, that's what it is. I don't know where it is. Oh well. So yes, when your game is de-leveled, especially the creatures, and you're level 1, everything can kill you. Like even in a vanilla game, when you meet your first rat, you know that rat can kill you. Unless you start with a mage and you cast a fireball and you're done. But if you don't go for an OP class, if you didn't min-max your character when you created it, anything can kill you at level 1. So it makes a hardcore run at low level extremely challenging, quite fun really, because you seriously need to pick your fights, like you really do. However, as you gain levels, it becomes much easier. You can still have those higher level creatures than you, but as you get stronger, it's more likely you get weaker creatures compared to you. So then it's a bit, But definitely I'm cold. There we go. Definitely makes for an interesting one. Okay, I am up north and I'm not sure there's anything I need to do around here. So what? We go back to Margan to turn in the quest? It's a very long ride. I mean, it's not that long. Come on. We have money, we can take a boat. You can't trick me. Mostly, yeah, I can see from the corner of my eye that there's a new line of chat. See, that poor beggar. Dude, just leave the city. It's not a place for men.
What do you want?
You should know by now. Actually, it's not such a bad outfit. It's pretty coherent, I would say. You go, what crime? You didn't do anything. Well, yes. No, Jiub, chill, Jiub. You're a guard? You're not a guard. I need a guard. Guard, I want to pay. I want to... Yes, I'm free to go. Jeez, you stupid. It's not... Like, I did not actually attack her, but... when I press space, if it's just me, I jump. If there's someone in front of me, I kick them. And so, to jump that step... I jumped and I accidentally killed the lady. And she got all upset with me. Hello, Ratatum. Welcome back. Just after I complimented her on her outfit. It's like, ugh, women. Back to Sadrith Mora. I make sure I get enough agility and endurance at the start, and if I'm playing vanilla, I grind my stats so that at least 3 or 4 attributes are maxed by level 10. Granted, I use uncapper an attribute level based on skill now. I don't have to do the grind. So much, like, I prefer to not have to do the grind. Okay. We're now in Sadrith Mora. Do we hike all the way down? Do I get a boat to Tel Branora? That's somewhere here? Maybe? Let's do that. Is there a boat to Tel Branora? I really much prefer to have a mod that increases my attributes as my skill improve. Sure, if it was vanilla and if I made sure to get... Yes. Nice clothes. I complimented you, don't be upset. Surely, being nice with a compliment means I can kick you in the shin. What was I saying? Forgot. Bummer. I forgot, but I'm trying to go to Del Branora. That's all I remember. Yes, with vanilla, you would build you would be a lot more efficient. Del Branora, yes. Building your character. But I prefer to have an organic growth that is not as good as what you can do in vanilla when you're careful with your multipliers and everything. But I prefer an organic growth. Also, I prefer to not have to think too much about it. On the other hand, a lot of people actually enjoy, I am parched, don't worry, I got fresh water. A lot of people actually enjoy planning their build and going, okay, I need to do 5 levels of this and I'm gonna train that for 3 levels, and that's perfectly fine. It's just not how I prefer to do it. Oh, I'm starving. There we go. Sand coin. Nah, I don't think that would be very good. Nom nom nom. No, I don't want to go south. I want to go north. Actually, hang on. Is this still Granora? That doesn't look like it. It looks like a tidy, not tidy, a dirty clumps of shacks, and that's it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, I believe I know how to water walk. Yes. Yeah, without those mods, no choice to grind to get the attributes up, especially endurance and agility. Yeah, like different ways to play the game. I'm glad I don't have to. Then again, I remember when I did the shaman run, for my shaman run, I actually created a very large mod to play as a shaman. And the idea was when you kill the creature, you would have a small chance of getting an essence of the creature. And as a shaman, you could transform, I think there were pearls of essence, I forgot what I called them. But using those, you could craft dream catchers that you would hold. They were actually light items, and so if you held it, you would get a constant buff, minor depending on the creature. However, obviously you wouldn't be able to use a shield, so it was quite balanced. And I added little shrines to the tombs where you could make an offering to the ancestors as a shaman, and that would give you a buff. I don't remember exactly, but anyway, I spent a lot of time creating. Yeah, I hate those. I spent a lot of time creating. Well done, Jiub. Well, he's totally nailed the art of sliding down and then kneeling. Totally cool. I created those dream catchers and those essences. It was quite a bit. Like I took a model, a Dreamcatcher model, I think that was by Arrow, R0, and then in it I put the model of the creature and I really simplified it so it wouldn't, have too many polygons. Yeah, so I simplified it, and I did that for every creature. That took a lot of time. And then I lost my hard drive and I lost the mod. But my shaman, sorry, that's how I started my shaman. I was using, I don't remember which mod I was using. One of the less known mod for level up. And it was going fine until I got to level 10, 15, I think it was. And I realized that I still had like 35 hit points because I had done nothing for my endurance and none of my skills had grown endurance organically. And that mod didn't give you health per level. Right now, what do I have? Oh, I have 4 NM, so it's a bit different. But right now, if you use Class Conscious or Mort's original Mule mod, you get health per level in addition to what you get from your endurance. So even if you don't work on your endurance, if you don't max it out, you still get more health per level, and you can customize how much you want. But with that mod, there was none of that. So I realized that I was reasonably high level, but I was extremely squishy, and I was using paralysis a lot. And I got to the point where my enemies were more resistant to magicka, so my paralysis was useless and I would die so quickly. If they resisted my paralysis, it was game over. And then that NPC died. We let her die because she was like her build was wrong because I did nothing for endurance, and the mod I had for level up took care of attributes, but not health. This is Drugger, whatever you want to call it. I don't like them. Jiub, you want to take care of it? Hey, don't shoot the rock. There we go. This is a creature by R0. So not part of the symphony. Salt rice, very good. Marshmallow, very good for health. And we want to keep going north. We are going back to Molagmar, and I have it on my map, so this time it shouldn't be so painful to watch me go there. Returning the quest in for the temple. Yeah, I think we're looking good for, you know, our quest to be sanctified. We've done a number of House Redoran quests. We're in good standing with them. We've done a number of quests for the temple as well, so we're in good standing with them. Just trying to grab a few plants. No, I never published a mod. I lost the progress, and it was not perfect. And to be honest, with Lua, we can actually have miscellaneous, like true miscellaneous skills. So with Lua, it would be possible to make a shamanism skill. Only available to the shaman class. Oh, maybe not actually. Could be available to other classes as well. It would be a lot better. That I did what I could using my meager scripting skills. So it worked. Did it work or did it just work? That's an entirely different discussion, but it did work. Interesting. Hlalu Ancestral Tomb. And they even get a rope. Pretty fancy for a tomb, if you ask me. I know how it feels. I've made a mod for myself with a shack in Satan Inn, which you could buy. It was originally created mainly for my fisherman's run. Really like Abbott's Water Life, especially since you have the Lua fishing skill as well. But then just fell in love with that cozy shack, and a month later my laptop died. No! You made another one later on though. I really did miss the original one. And it's not the same, is it? I don't know. Maybe one day I really want to play as a shaman again, and I will need that mod. But if I was to redo it, I would definitely ask some of the Luamence's help. Or some of the Luamence's help, so that shamanism could be an actual skill. That would make it a lot more interesting. And I don't know, once you've done something, to redo it. We have a razorbeak creature there. Look at that. Not a single cloud. Now that I actually know where I'm going and I don't need to have clear visibility. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's the stronghold though. Jiub, you got this? Well done, Jiub. We have a data crewing right here. We have an Ashlander camp. We have... Is that the stronghold or Molamar? I think that's Molag. I would rather not have to kill those Ashlanders. Not because I'm kind and generous, but because I'm so hungry that my health is cut in half. Though it's still not cannot play without anymore. So you still use it. It's cool. I hope my shortcut is going to pay off. Yes. Come on, come on. Yup, well done. Jiub, you wanna... Good man, Jiub, good man. We still don't know who is the true Jiub. Is it me? Is it my brother? We'll find out. Vivek will know. Let's face it, I've read those books. I've killed at least half of those cliff racers. Lovely trauma route.
You have questions?
Questions? No, not questions yet. We're good. Going up to the... Whoa! Okay. Orienting yourself by looking at landmarks from a hill must be one of the most immersive things you can do in a game. I absolutely adore doing that. Which was not possible in the Blightstorm. Obviously, looking good with the FCOT clothing.
Outlander, or go away.
Not too bad. Not too bad of a match. This marksman Jiub seems to work pretty well. Yes. And he's got a Dwemer crossbow and enchanted bolts. So if he can start attacking from quite a distance, and this is what Redoran Stronghold. If he can attack from quite a distance, he usually can kill most of anything. But the moment they're in melee range, well, it's a different story. I believe you were the one? No, you were the one. Yes. About Lete, she's cured. Do you have any more duties for me? Pilgrimage to Mount Kent. Well, it's not too far from here, so that's fair. Maybe we could get some training. Not from you. My bad. And I do have the money, so I might as well, you know. Knowledge in restoration. Nice. Almost halfway through this level. Mysticism is the one I need to remember to use. Alright, I believe we're going to save here and call it a day. We still have to get 12 books. That's our number one goal. We will go to Mount Kent. Okay, let me save again. You know, 1 week from another, I kind of forget. Yes, I will delete some. Don't worry. I can... 12 books. Oh, you don't let me rewrite it. Fine, I'll remember. I'll remember. It's in my journal. Right, excellent. Let me take a quick look. See if there's anyone we know playing Morrowind or someone we don't know actually. It's also nice. Plot twist, Jiub was killed at the very end of his quest and Jiub became Saint Jiub to save his brother's will. Maybe. Maybe that's what happened. It's hard to tell. All right. Who do we have? That's a rerun, so no. Who's currently playing Morrowind? There's me. Oh. The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Okay, that looks interesting. Someone we don't know yet. Well, at least I don't know yet. It could be that you guys have already met. I don't know. That. Come on, let me go back to my chat. Stupid. You stupid. On Sunday, I am actually quite tempted to finish Jiub. I'll see how it goes. I would be quite happy to finish that story so that we can start a new one. The next stream is on Sunday, but not in the morning like today, much later in the afternoon. I believe there is the schedule is on the Twitch page, so if you scroll down, you'll find it. And anyway, it's always at the same time. I'll see you guys very soon. Did I do that properly? I did do that properly. Excellent. Good luck with the rest of the week. The weekend is almost there. I'll see you on Sunday or later. Either way, have a good time. Let's say hello to SGK AGT. I sense a Khajiit there. Bye, guys.